Vlogmas. We are on the car because we're going to church. We are going later than we usually go. Well, we fluctuate. But I did my hair this morning quite early, and then I did some errands and back home. I opened my Advents and my umbrella broke, so I need a new one. Great. I'll have to order that online. But yeah, that's the update. We're gonna go to church, and then I am gonna go and have some lunch. Carter's gonna actually look at me while I do that.
No, you take me back.
You can watch me have all the chips. He's getting a colonoscopy tomorrow. So he is on a liquid diet. But that's it. So I arrived home a little while ago, and I've been doing some knitting and some reading. After church, Carlos was not in the mood to stare at me while he was starving, so I dropped him here and I went and I had, the usual tacos. I love them. They're gluten-free, that's why I go, and they're so good for you. You know, whatever. But I was able to do a little dent on my poncho. This is the Homespoon House one, and I went ahead and I just clipped that on a little ring thing, and I am on color number 6. So I started it. I have color number 5. I have that one more row of 5 before I move to the 6. And I'm gonna do 6 rows, and then I'm gonna alternate, you know, with whatever color next. So my yarn Swift broke, but I was able to get a little bit in. I have to cake this too, and then after opening today's, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do the colors how they come, or like how I open them. And definitely I'm gonna have 2 different ponchos. Right? I love it. So it's gonna be okay. I'm glad that I took my time and I was like, let me think about that. You know, it's part of the process, and I'm loving it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit. I am so sorry for the lack of content because Carlos definitely have messed up my Vlogmas with his test. He was supposed to have this test done in November. He's been pushing it. Supposedly it was set for last December, like December 4th, and I took the day off from my thing that I do every Monday and everything, and then he was like, no, next week, and I'm like, what is going on? But I'm gonna keep on working on this, and then reading. I've been reading some books. I want to get into the Christmas spirit. I have this book that I started it, but it's in third POV. We have to talk about that. And there's another one that I think Christina just finished, which is A Very Merry Mistake, and I started that one. I have like a couple pages that I am in, but I'm reading Kiss and Don't Tell by Megan Quinn. This is book number 1 from whatever series. This is the hockey players, whatever. I read book number 3, which it was Right Man, Right Time, and I really enjoyed it. To this day, I remember that book. And that book was book number 3. I didn't know that there was more books until she just launched book number 4, and I think it was in the end of November. So I have all of the ones that I have not read downloaded. I love her writing. It's really, you know, mindless and whatever, you know, like really light, I would say that. But she has a Christmas one. It's called Resting Scrooge Face, and that is a short story, 80 pages. So I downloaded it and I'm gonna read that one as soon as I finish this one, which I'm giving myself like a couple days just to finish, because I used to race to finish books so fast, and then I was just like, well, one day I'm not gonna have enough or books to read, so I should just, like, you know, pump the brakes on my fast, you know what I mean, which is not being, it's not being fast, it's just like I'm not doing other things that are important because I'm making all this time to read. It's not that I read fast, it's that I lack other things to read. That makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on going and then I'll report in a bit. Okay, so I left my room to do some baking. And I'm like, I'm gonna make some cookies. and Carlos look at me like, if his neck was cracker, he will be decapitated, okay? Like, he looked at me like, you're drinking there? Make any freaking cookies, because poor thing, he just had like Gatorade, like 2 jugs of Gatorade. Like, he is so miserable. I feel so bad. Thank God this is like every 5 years, because imagine. So I cannot do that to him. So I'm gonna end the video here and then go to bed early and see if this day is done, because I mean, this weekend. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.